Okay. So I'm about to let y'all get in on here. If y'all in here on my if y'all in here on Facebook, what's happening? If y'all in here on YouTube, what's happening? I'm gonna give y'all a chance to get up on this motherfucker. You know, trying to see if you ladies okay. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know if y'all getting that where it's telling you everything I'm saying, but whatever. It's holding the captions, whatever. But yeah, if y'all on my YouTube, man, go ahead and I appreciate you tapping in. If you're on the Facebook, that's what's up. But I do got a question for the women. I'm trying to figure out something. You feel me? Ain't nobody motherfucking y'all kind of scared. I already know people be scared to, talk about the real deal situations, but I really want to know, is there gonna be, do we hold do is this the type of women that black women are promoting, that we promoting in our community as good women? And does is Jada Pinkett uh the supreme type woman for the young black man, for a black man in America? And should a black man be dealing with this type of stuff? Or should a male period? But yeah, is Jada Pinkett somebody that some of you women want your type of woman that you guys want for your boys? You know, that's my biggest question. Do y'all want would you feel comfortable if your son brought a woman like Jada Pinkett home and was going through some of the things that Will Smith is going through? Because I see a lot of black women champion Will Smith for doing what he did, which, in my opinion, was some sucker shit. But do you think that that Jada Pinkett is the type of woman that the ideal type of black woman, and that should a man be putting his self on the line, especially for a female like that? I definitely don't. I don't agree. But that's me, man. But y'all more than welcome to comment and say what you think. You feel me? But yeah, personally, I don't think that nobody judging her track record. I got something. I'm gonna play something in a minute. Will Smith talking about it's crazy that Will Smith put his hands on Chris Rock. Supposedly, I still think it's a entertainment psyops thing. You know what I mean? To get us to look at black men like they can't control themselves. I believe it was a whole spin with that. I don't believe it's what you guys thought it was. But anyway, but the joke was so light about the GI Jane shit, right? That I just found the joke. I just found the illest joke Will Smith told about his wife himself. And I forget what show that is. I think he on Ellen. I think that was on Ellen, the Ellen show. This dude told the illest joke on there. And so for him to be in, up in arms about somebody telling a joke about his wife, about her hair, or calling her GI Jane, I think that's definitely different and weird as fuck. But the joke that he told, man, shit, it wasn't even a joke. Hold on, I'm about to play this shit so y'all can see this wasn't no joke. This was some other shit. Hold on, let me play this.
Now, so it's a little harder to hold on to.
Yeah, and
every six now, so it's
Hold
a
on, I don't know
little
if y'all can
harder,
hear
a little
this.
harder to hold on to.
yeah, and
Everywhere I go, there's someone who's been in their underwear with my wife.
as you
But hold on. So y'all heard that? That man said everywhere he goes, somebody done been in their underwear with his wife. If that wasn't the coldest joke, man, I don't know. I don't know if there's a joke colder than that really out there. You feel me? And he said that on Ellen DeGeneres. So was it really the joke, or was it was it all scripted? Like I was saying, you feel me? See, a lot of you women out here are like, oh yeah, he did the right thing, protecting his wife and protecting the black woman. Because I keep seeing that, but I just don't think that y'all smart enough to understand what's really going on here. and nor do I think some of you guys care. Some of y'all have, young boys, man, and you would probably be okay with your son being in this situation, and I think that's fucked up. You know what I mean? I don't think that you should want your child in no situation like that. I don't think it's something that you should ever want your child to bow down to no woman to the point that he's starting to have mental issues like that. You feel me? And I think that Will Smith is just a is I was reading an article the other day, yesterday I was reading an article about this same situation, and they was just talking about how 30 years Will Smith has been a respectable a class act pretty much in the industry, and boom, now now he being demonized, but he been being demonized for the last 5-6 years. But let's keep it real. If you get to the nitty gritty of this situation, it shows that two rich African American men got all that money and can't control they selves, can't keep control of themselves, and that they have anger issues, and that no matter how smooth that man being for 30 years, anything could set him off. The smallest shit can set him off because he got so much bottled up, right? And then he got up there and accepted an award and all that. But they had spun it. If y'all watching what's going on, they dragging Will Smith. Everybody's on there. Oh, this was traumatizing. I can't believe it. I can't believe that happened. Motherfuckers just take it all out of context as if they don't watch a WWF or nothing like that, or as if they never seen a fight or never heard rap music before. You know what I mean? Because rap music really take it to the next level with that shit. But it's just it's crazy that people are looking at it how they looking at it. But for my biggest question is for the ladies: would you like your child, your sons, to be with a woman? Would you be okay with your son being with a woman um like Jada Pickett, who is she an ideal woman? You know what I mean? Because like I said, the reason why I'm asking that question is because I see a lot of people saying, please protect Jada, protect black women. And, I seen that as a hashtag. And I just don't think that shit applies to everybody or every situation. I think sometimes motherfuckers put themselves in a situation um to to get whatever come with it. And I think with Jada Pinkett, alopecia or not, that lady done did enough, man. I just feel like she done did enough, and she done made that boy look bad enough. And so this really is just a nail in the coffin. I don't think it made him look no better. I think it just showed that he was just a weird dude. And uh, it's just foul, man. This shit is sad. It's foul, but my biggest question is to the ladies: if y'all believe that this is something that you would want your child to deal with as a young man, do you respect men that move like that? Is this something that y'all feel is a respectable thing? You know what I mean? um I really wonder, I wonder if this is where we headed in the future, if this is what we telling our sons and daughters, this is how you are, should be approaching relationships and relationship situations and bad situations that come about in relationships. But like I said, I just don't feel like I don't feel like Jada Pickett is a good um a good role model for young black women at all. I don't. I don't give a fuck. I think she's a very decorated actor. I think she's a good actor. I think that she has some cool achievements with some of the stuff she's done. But being a role model for young black women, no, I don't believe so. I feel that same way about Tiffany Haddish too. Uh, I respect their accomplishments, but I don't think that they're good role models to the the to the community. I just don't. And I feel like that about males too. So a lot of the males in the industry are not good role models. They have great accomplishments, but they don't have, they're not good role models. They're not good people to look up to. And so a lot of times when people get on here and they argue, people jump on these platforms and they argue who's who or what's what as far as I see a lot of people say, "Oh, this is a great person," but really, are they great, or what have their accomplishments are great? You know what I mean? So, we got to, I think people should separate. Personally, I believe people should separate people's accomplishments from their personalities, and so like in the in the same conversation, you could use R. Kelly as that, as an example. R. Kelly made great music, but R. Kelly is a pedophile, and because he is a pedophile, or an alleged pedophile, but I believe he is, alleged pedophile. Though we'll say alleged for the show because we don't want to, slander anybody's name. But R. Kelly is an alleged pedophile, and because R. Kelly is an alleged pedophile, then yeah, he did some great music and made some great accomplishments with his music. But do we slide under the rug the fact that he's a predator? Hell no. An alleged predator. Hell no, we should. I don't believe that. That's just like any rapper who's a dope ass rapper. You could be a dope ass rapper, but if you're a true serial killer, if you're a serial killer or a killer like that, man, nobody want to hear that shit because really, you really perpetuating just death and bullshit. And so I just think about things like that. Do we are we as a people giving too much light to our entertainment to the point where we accept the entertainment and the accolades of entertainers more than we accept the leadership of people who have a good understanding of how to lead. You know what I'm saying? So with Jada Pinkett, I really want to know if women believe that that's a good role model, or even believe that this is something good to for a young man to be fighting for, or a man to be fighting for. Um and like I said, I see no accountability on the black woman's part, to say, hey, Jada Pinkett, on one end, yeah, Will Smith did this or that, whatever. Um, he just did what he did. But let's keep it real. Where's his protection being? Why is nobody hollering and hooping about the protection of Will Smith as a black man, or even Kanye West, right? Nobody is trying to protect, excuse me, protect black men. They just trying to, bash us and talk bad about black men, and then it's just protect the women. But I don't see none of the women stepping up and saying, y'all need to actually put some protection on some of these black men. You know what I mean? But the reason why it's not being said is because I think what's understood doesn't have to be explained, but sometimes it does because some people don't understand it. And that is that the protection grid that you would put up is males. And it's such a fight against the black man. Who's going to protect us? We supposed to protect each other. But who's going to protect us when we going at each other's throats, and we have such a problem with each other? You know what I'm saying? We don't really got no protection when it comes to that. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best, what really why I posed this question, because I was thinking all day, like, man, I keep seeing these people talk about it's two different sides of this. Some people are siding with Will. Some people is like Chris Rock. I believe it's a L for everybody. I think that Chris Rock should have whooped his ass. Fuck all that saving face for TV shit, man. He wasn't saving face for TV, and Chris Rock shouldn't have saved face for TV. And just to show y'all that, like I said, I believe it was a setup and it was put together. They said, oh, after it happened, they asked Will Smith to leave, and he wouldn't leave. Well, at that point, you trespassed, a motherfucker. So you broke two motherfucking laws. So you know what I'm saying? So man, they had every right to go get on that motherfucking nigga, man, and didn't. So oh shit. So that's just one of them things that I sit and I think about. You know what I mean? Um, I'm just I try to keep myself uh what do they call that? I try to keep myself neutral when it comes to looking at how some of this shit go. I don't give a fuck what happened. I just be looking at the truth of it. And sometimes it's gonna take me a couple days to even jump on talking about this stupid ass shit, because I think it's stupid as fuck compared to some of the other shit going on. But I also understand that people want to hear about this shit, and that's the people want to know. But my perspective is this. My biggest perspective is, do ladies, is this the type of man that you want your son to be, like Will Smith? Is that the type of man that you hope that your son is? You know what I mean? Because in my opinion, I don't think that a lot of y'all want that. Hold on. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm glad I did that. Yeah, man. So I wonder if that's what women really want as their kids. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If that's what you want for the little boys, of the future, and you got to be careful what you clap for, because a lot of times what you clap for could be the very shit that like I said, what makes you laugh can make you cry. So be careful what you cheer for, because you might be cheering for your own demise sometimes, and the demise of your people, and the demise of your protection. And I think that that's what's going on. I just think that people are so far gone with wanting to win that I was just telling my partner earlier, it's a saying. It's a saying, cut off your nose to spite your face. And I think that what our community is dealing with right now is exactly that, with the males, where it's some things that people, or just in general in the world situation, that's what I think we dealing with right now. You know what I'm saying? Um, um, and see, it's I feel you. I see. Okay, I can finally see the comments. I couldn't see the comments before, y'all, so I can see the comments now. You feel me? Yeah, yeah, it's definitely a distraction. Definitely a distraction. But my biggest question is, if we, like I said, you cut off your nose to spite your face. So right now you got the women and the men in the world arguing about gender roles, what gender roles we're playing, all that, and things like that. You know what I mean? But in truth, oh yeah, no, that's a whole different ball game. Yeah, we can get on the booster shots and shit. That's a whole different ball game. We're gonna get on that because that's another episode. But right now I'm gonna stick to this right now. But you right, yeah, motherfuckers around here getting that for a booster shot. Man, good luck to you motherfuckers in your God Will Smith was I Am Legend. Y'all on y'all way, you feel me? But yeah, yeah, no, I think that bite your nose to spite, or cut off your nose to spite your face is real. A lot of people don't like right now. Women and men is going at it, and we want to get rid of some of the things we don't like, but we got to be careful of what we attack because we might really attack the very fabric of what is holding us together sometimes. So be careful what you accept, as the change that you want. Some of the change that you want may not be the changes that you absolutely think. You might think you want them until you get them. It's almost like it's like the first time somebody tell you can eat all the junk food you want, right, when you was a kid, and you see these little kids and they eat all this junk food and they be, oh, my stomach hurts. Hell yeah, your stomach hurt, motherfucker. Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. You wanted to participate, but your stomach hurts because motherfucker, that shit ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? And so that's, to me, the best way that I could kind of describe what we got, why we got to be careful of trying to always go after the things that pleasure our minds, as far as uh or how our egos operate with wanting to be right about so much, because you could want things to be so perfect that you could fuck around and fuck off a lot of good shit that you already got going on, um and that's just my opinion on this. You feel me? But I do want to know, how do you ladies feel? How do most ladies feel about Jada Pinkett? And would you want your sons to be in a situation like Will Smith is in with her? Is that what you would? Do you believe that's a good relationship goal? You know, um, I just don't believe that that's a good relationship goal for anyone. I don't think for black males. I don't think for the women. And I just think Jada Pinkett's especially for putting her business out there like she does. She's a lot too old to be doing that. Uh, too, such a beautiful woman, man. Such a sad situation. But maybe the song by Tupac, "You Wonder Why They Call You Bitch," was really about her. You know what I mean? You never know. But maybe that song was really about her. Um, she definitely fits right in that song. Yeah. But yeah, so hey man, hey, shout out Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Hopefully they figure they shit out. I think they fucked up as two left shoes together. I definitely don't think that's a good situation. I think that old fake ass Hollywood picket fence marriage is exactly what that shit is, some fake ass shit. And people have been buying into it for years, hoping that that'll be them. And now you see that you can't build no foundation on sand. That motherfucker gonna crumble one day. One day your foundation on sand is gonna crumble. And so This is also showing you it don't matter how much money you got. You know, the motherfuckers is filthy rich. It don't matter how much money they got. They not happy, man. They not happy people, but they doing a lot of slime ball ass shit. You know what I mean? And when you doing a lot of slime ball shit, that's what happens. You feel me? You get slime ball results, and they getting slime ball results. And I'm gonna tell you this: my the reason why I'm asking about Jada Pinkett is because I think that a lot of you women like to it's easy to be like, yeah, protect this woman. Ooh. But let's keep it real, man. This lady is damn near a whole fucking child molester, man, allegedly. If not, I'm not gonna say that, but she definitely foul, man, for fucking with the August Alsina boy and all that shit. I mean, and yeah, they are swingers. I definitely know that about them. You know what I mean? They are, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Exactly. The humans with money are no different than you or me. Absolutely. I think that people, be forgetting that these people are just human beings. Um, but yeah, they Hollywood swingers, man, and I think that what may have happened to them is that they've got what's called a succubus energy up under them. You know what I mean? A spirit, a bad spirit up in them. From fucking all them people in Hollywood, and it's wrecking their life, man. It's wrecking everything that they a part of. But like I said, also being that they Masons and being that they are part of a secret society, and I know I put the pictures up for y'all to see. Um, Being that they're part of the Masons, the Masons have expectations, and that's how you get these big movie roles and stuff like that. Is participating in what they want you to participate in, and so um, I believe that a lot of this shit that we seeing is a script and almost like imagine if you was an actor and you was in Hollywood and your agent said, "Hey, you know, the new thing in Hollywood is act out your life in the movie. Like you never turn off the cameras never go off. The cameras never go off. You wake up in a reality. You got to make fuck reality TV. You got to make your life the reality TV." And I think that that's what's happening in Hollywood right now. Is that what you're seeing? Is that the people who run Hollywood figured that out to tell people your life is Hollywood. Your life is it doesn't stop when the cameras go off. And so you're seeing people get stuck in characters and you're dealing with a lot of different energies and things like that. On top of drinking alcohol and doing drugs and whatever else come with that shit. You feel me? So I just wanted to touch on that, and like I said, my biggest question is: do you women who support Jada Pinkett or support that type of situation? Is it that you just respect her accolades, or do you support this woman and who she is as a person? And how she treats her husband and the way she has her family looking, because let's be honest, her situation and his situation, no matter what, it looks bad on their family. She does have kids, she does have a daughter and a son and another child, and that doesn't look good for the family and the legacy of the Smith family. um and so it's just sad. It's sad to see such decorated people take this route. Straight up, it is. It's sad. But we've been watching the decline of them for the last we've been watching the decline of them for the last 5-6 years. Next on the list, I believe, will be Jay-Z and Beyonce. I believe they will start a decline as well. I don't think it's going to be like this because they're not actors, but I believe that Jay-Z is probably going to start having some shit in his situation. Now, I believe this is the reason why we're going to see this. The reason why I say this, yeah, they do. They do. Fuck yeah, they are a cold team down there. Yeah, they are definitely. They definitely fucking everything moving together. Um, but I think Jay Z and Beyonce is probably one we'll start seeing next. It'll probably be a couple years, but I think mark my words. I think that a lot of their laundry is gonna start coming out and playing out too. But I just think that that's part of taking that oath and signing up with these people. There's a clause in there that says we got to humiliate you, and I think that they take that shit personal. They really get on these people's line to humiliate them. I think that we've seen it not with just black entertainers, but with white ones as well. And I think we're gonna continue to see it. But it's all in how you interpret it. entertainment is exactly that, is entertainment. One thing we can't do as a people is get so caught up in entertainment that we start respecting entertainers as the people that we should copy our life choices after. And I think that's the major thing that I would just try to get over, and was trying to, kind of touch on with Jada Pinkett, and being so quick to, for our women to be so fast to champion this woman. But the truth is, my whole reasoning for asking that question is because I think we got to be careful with allowing entertainers to be our our gauge to how we should live our lives or anything like that. If anything, we should look at them as they're very much different than what we are, and they deal with a very much different type of life and type of world than what we deal with. And because of that, we can't participate in life in that under those same types of thought processes. We have to be realistic and live within our reality and within our means of understanding of what we're dealing with. Um, and so the expectations that you may have of your man to be like a Will Smith to go and slap another man for telling a joke may not turn out exactly like that. You may be picking your man's body up off the curb, and shit, you might be getting slapped and hands put on you as well. And ain't no gonna be no talking about it tomorrow at no Oscars, or nobody gonna be reporting live on your shit. You just gonna be smacked up. Your man gonna be knocked down. And so, I wouldn't really carry myself like that. And I also wouldn't be, if I was a female running around here, um, highlighting Mrs. Smith as the type of woman that that you would want your daughter to be like, having entanglements and shaming her husband and making her husband look very terrible. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's just one of them things. And Chris Rock definitely should have got on that boy ass. I agree. I think Chris Rock is a buster, but I've been thinking Chris Rock was a buster. So I don't give a fuck. I think they all suckers. I think everybody in Hollywood who don't use their own voice, who's scared to speak up, is suckers. And that's 99% of Hollywood is like that. 99% of Hollywood is very much like that. I'll tell y'all right now, one thing Cat Williams told me when he came to my house. Was the reason why they was trying to blackball him was excuse me, the reason why they was trying to blackball Cat Williams is because he owns his own shit. He's never done a episode with Showtime or HBO or anything like that, or Netflix, and because of that, they don't like to show his things because they got to pay him and only him. And every time he does comedy shows, it's all his money that he puts up, and he's the director and the producer of his shows, which these people don't like that because he's pretty much an independent comedian when it comes to that. He's taking the money that he's made from movies and parlayed that over into doing his own business and his own work. And that's a smart thing. That's the smartest thing you can do. You know what I mean? When you making money like that. And so shout out to Cat Williams. He was also explaining to me how foul Hollywood is, and he was saying a few names to me. You know what I mean? That I'm not going to repeat, but he said a couple things, man. That was what that man jumped in my car and said. He said, "Ask me anything about anybody in Hollywood." And I didn't ask nothing because I'm really not that nosy. And then he just started telling me shit. He started telling me shit, you know what I mean? And so it's just one of them things, man. Allegedly, allegedly, I'm not gonna say, but allegedly, uh how crazy Hollywood is, I'm gonna drop one on you. Allegedly, and then y'all could do y'all homework on this if you want to, but allegedly Johnny Gill has a house on the backside of Eddie Murphy's house because that's his boyfriend. And Johnny and Johnny Gill told Eddie Murphy pretty much he was gonna out him if he didn't buy him that house. So that's just kind of a cold insight to how Hollywood really works. You know what I mean, and how these people really operate. You know what I mean, and so I'm just giving y'all kind of a glimpse into what I was told. But also, I just, like I said, the biggest question is, do you really want your young men to or do you even want a man that would accept what Will Smith is accepting from Jada Pinkett? And would you as a woman be proud to be um would you as a woman be proud moving in the way that Jada Pinkett moves? You know, I just don't think that it's I don't know, man. I just don't think that is something that I just don't think it's fly. I think it's fucked up. You know what I mean? I think it's sad. And I think that the women who jump on social media trying to get seen and trying to get heard should really reevaluate some of the things that they saying and some of the shit that they clap for. Same thing that'll make you laugh will make you cry. You know what I mean? So, just stay up on that, y'all. Keep your eyes peeled on that, man. But I appreciate y'all coming and rocking and fucking with me. Go ahead. If y'all see that right there, you see it say Supreme TV, YouTube. Go to that official Supreme TV on YouTube and go motherfucking subscribe to the channel because the more subscribers I got, the quicker I can get some fucking money from y'all. Not y'all, but some money. They trying to YouTube is trying to give me some excuse me, YouTube trying to give me some money right now. But I got to do the work. I have to do the work to get paid. And so if y'all can help out and just subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it so we can get this money and we can try to make a bigger show out of this to where I can start getting people on here. I got my pimp partner. I'm gonna tell y'all right now for y'all. I got my pimp partner from the movie American Pimp finna come on here. Me and him been chopping it up. A lot of y'all don't know I got some fly niggas on my shit. But my partner from American Pimp, we gonna do one of these. He the only one, he's one of the only ones from that movie who's never been interviewed or talked to, and he was also the youngest person. And being that I'm from Portland, Oregon, I know this dude. He's not from Portland, but he has a lot of ties to our city. And I want to make sure to get him on. And we already done chopped it up about getting him on here. And so I can't wait until I can't wait. Yeah, see, because she foul. That's a cold bitch. He should have never went and slapped that. Nobody for her. He should have left that bitch. He should have left. Like I said, she foul. Um, foul ass lady. Um, yeah, but like I said, I got my pimp partner from American Pimp, the movie, finna come on here. Yeah, one of the Hughes brothers guys. You know what I mean? He gonna slide on here and come in. We're gonna do one of these, and I think for this is gonna be probably one of the dopest shows when I do this. When I bring him on, it's gonna be one of the dopest shows because not only has he not been interviewed, but I've got stories. Um, y'all gonna get a lot of pimp stories of real good information about the game and about it's just you gonna get to see me in an element with some game, popping some ism with some good ism, and just kicking game back and forth. And let's hopefully we get some more of the brothers from off the movie because there's some more people around that's still alive and well. And rest in peace to Charm and RP. You know what I mean? Them was brothers from our city, from Portland, Oregon. And because Portland is such a staple when it comes to the game, it's just some good people, man, that want to, that's willing to jump on here. And so we got action at really making something happen and making some shit shake. You know what I mean? Like I told niggas before, man, this right here, this when I do my channel, this shit for the niggas, man, and the real ones and the motherfuckers who really come from the game. This shit is not a sugar coated channel. This is not for no bitch ass suckers and no motherfuckers who want me to get on here and try to make people feel certain. Like I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing none of that. It ain't happening on my watch. What we gonna do over here is we gonna keep it 1,000 motherfucking wow. You feel me? And that's how we gonna do it. And so that's what you're gonna get from me. And that's all, folks. Straight up.